Barry here from Sales Funnels Made Simple. We got some great feedback last month when we shared with you 2 books that I've been reading and for you to sort of like get into and have a look at. And I'm going to talk about 2 things this month that will be really useful for you. Basically, the first one is our own book, Sales Funnels Made Simple. This time of year is a great time in the autumn to set down and re-plan your sales funnel. Have a look at what's working for you now and what you want to develop in the future in terms of new opportunities, particularly as we're running into key Christmas period and then into the new year. So do grab your copy of Sales Funnels Made Simple. But tied in with that, Gary and I, our video guy, was talking this morning about Gary V and Gary Vaynerchuk. And what's really interesting about Gary Vaynerchuk, and this is a cool book that he's written all about his journey, was how he's been using video in his business for many years now. And he started off, his journey started with him writing a wine blog. He had a family business that was doing okay, but he got involved in the business and he started blogging out, and they were wine merchants basically. They started blogging, that started to grow an audience, but he very early on, a real sort of game changer for him was when he started using video in his business, well before anybody else. And he started to build up this big audience of people where he was just talking about different wines every week, and he did like a video a week on wine. Move on a few years later, he moved out of that business, he created VaynerMedia, and what Gary then decided to do was actually to talk about his everyday life, what he was doing, how he was working with clients, and the things that were up and coming in the world in terms of sales, marketing, and generally audience engagement. And he again used video for that. One of his first hires was a guy that just walks around with him wherever he goes. This guy follows him with a camera, and they basically record lots of things on the move. He'll do videos walking down the street, he'll be out and about, a thought will come in his mind, he'll just stop and talk to the camera, and all that stuff gets compiled and put out. And he's doing at least a video a day now out to his audience. He's got tens of thousands of followers, probably hundreds of thousands of followers, and actually he's a keynote speaker, getting 100 grand a time when he speaks at major conferences. I've seen him in London, and I've also seen him in the States when there were over 5,000 people in the room, most of whom just turned up to see him speak. So have a look at Gary V's stuff online and the videos he's producing, because I think there's stuff there that you can learn and take into your business, just as we do now. I still send out weekly emails, we still blog, but actually we're doing less of that, and we're putting out a lot of content on video now, as you can see from what we're doing here. And how the world's moving in terms of video content away from the written word is quite interesting. It's something that's been gathering quite a bit of momentum over the last few months and years. So hopefully you'll find that of use. So do have a look at Gary Vaynerchuk online and follow Gary V. And yeah, do have a look at your sales funnel and decide what you're going to be doing over the next few months to get yourselves ready for 2019. So if you want to get any more information on anything that we've shared in this video, then head on over to www.salesfunnelsmadesimple.co.uk or search for me on social media. Speak soon.